This video is just for informational and educational purpose only. The method shown in the video is done in a lab environment and does not promote any illegal activity. Welcome guys to the third video of this series. From now onwards, we will start with some attacks on web application and how you can hunt them on the program. So first on our list is CSRF, cross-site request forgery. Now I have picked up this one first because it is pretty simple to find and there are very high chance for you to score your first bounty using this. What we will see in this video is first we will see little introduction to CSRF, then we will see how you can test CSRF, then the bypasses and mitigation, and at the last I will show a little demo. So stay tuned with me and let's begin. Little introduction to CSRF. CSRF or cross-site request forgery is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to induce users to perform actions that they do not intend to perform. It allows an attacker to partly circumvent the same origin policy, which is designed to prevent different websites from interfering with each other. So basically CSRF is an attack that forces an end user, which is victim in our case, to execute unwanted actions on a web application in which they are authenticated. Now, what is the impact of this vulnerability? Well, it may vary on what action you are able to make or perform and what type of account victim is. For example, if victim is an admin, then it will be critical. If you are able to make victim like delete his or her account or transfer some kind of fund or similar action, it will be critical, right? But if you are only able to change the name of the account or make someone some post or something, similar action will get low. You might have also heard about that logout CSRF, which is always out of scope because it doesn't have any impact, right? So it all depends on the what type of account it is and what action you are able to perform using CSRF. Now let's see how you can test for CSRF. Here I have just listed some base steps which are almost similar every time. Okay, so first step, you will have to select a request for your target which you want to test. For example, changing email functionality. Okay, so if you have watched my previous video on how to approach a target where we discuss making a list of functionality and what you can test there, then this step will be very easy for you and you will already have lots of functionality listed to test for CSRF. If you want to check that video, I will share the link in the description. Okay, so coming back, our second step will be to send the request to the repeater and start testing for CSRF. Here you will try all the bypasses and generate a CSRF POC code using Burp. Now if you have Burp Pro, then it will be easy. Just right click engagement tool and generate CSRF POC. But if you are poor man like me, then you will have to use extension which is available on GitHub for the Burp community version. Let me show you that. This one. Okay, I will share the link in the description. So just git clone this and go to this disk directory. This is the file which you will need to import. Let me show you the demo how you can do that. Just open Burp normal and go to extension tab, then click on add and select the file. Now select that CSRF POC creator.jar file, double click it, open, then next and done. That's it. You will see a new tab which is CSRF POC here. Right now it's empty, but when we will see the demo, you will come to know how to use it properly. Okay, so coming back to our slide again, our third step will be send that request to CSRF code generator and copy all the code which is generated in an HTML file and send it to victim and then done. That's all. That's why I said that CSRF is easy, but thing means the hard part comes when you need to try all those bypasses and all this, which we will see in the next slide. See some bypasses for CSRF. These are few which I found on the internet. So first is like changing the request from post to get. Okay, you can also try for put request or patch request, whatever. Just try changing the request method. Then you can try removing the CSRF parameter completely from the request. Okay, if that doesn't work, send a blank CSRF token, means nothing in the CSRF parameter. Then you can try other account CSRF token in the request. Then you can try changing one character of the token. Then you can, if you like, if you have found XSS and CRLF, then you can change it to CSRF to make it more impactful. Okay. Then last are like if the request is verifying the origin from the referrer header, then you can try like completely removing this referrer header or suppress it, or you can try that open redirection payloads here in the referrer header if that works. Okay, with your domain. Last but not least, what is the mitigation? Okay, we will see the demo after this, so stay with me. So there are many ways you can mitigate CSRF easily by like installing some plugins if you are using CMS or any other framework. But these are two which are standard ones. The first one is using same site cookie. So same site cookie is a cookie that allows developer to restrict which cookie are sent along with the request. Okay. And the other one is using CSRF token, which is unpredictable. Name says it. Okay, so if you want more detail on this, then you can check Portsfigure or Wasp. Okay, so let's see some demo now, shall we? For the demo, we are going to use this lab Barker version 1, which is the lab provided by bugbountyhunters.com. It is damn awesome. So I would like to thank Zishino for giving me the permission to show you the CSRF methodology on this lab. He's a great guy. So let's begin. So I have created here two accounts on this lab. One is the hackers account and the other one is the victims account. Okay. So let me start the bug. Set the scope and then start mapping the web application as we have discussed in our previous video, which is how to approach the target. Okay. What I'm going to do here is okay, so let's start. Go to the hackers account and start testing each functionality one by one. So let's test the first functionality, which is let's say I want to reply to this post. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have tested here. Let me delete it. Okay, so let me add the reply here. Let's say hacker here. Okay, mark to the world, and if you will see, we have created a post here, hacker here. Now let's see in the bug, which was that no, this was the request, right? Hacker here, send it to the repeater. Now if you have Bob Pro version, then you can directly right click engagement tool and then generate CSRF POC code. But we are going to use community version, right? So in the community version, we have installed that extension CSRF POC generator, right, previously. So we are going to use that. Right click, send it to CSRF POC creator. Okay. We are going to test the normal way first. If that doesn't work, then we are going to try that bypasses like removing the CSRF token and the session, the referrer header, and all those that we have discussed earlier. So if I go to this tab here, CSRF POC, you will see here this HTML code. What you are going to do is copy that or directly save to a file. let's say I want to save this to the desktop. POC, let's say poc.html. Okay, save. So this is a file here. Now let's go to our victims browser. This is the victims browser. Okay, what I'm going to do is opening this here. Okay, as you can see here, you have made a new post successfully, right? Let's see. See here, victim hacker here, right? So this is vulnerable to CSRF. Now one trick which you can do is, like, if you have observed, I have had to create click on this link, like this button, send button, right? But if you don't want that, then you can directly write use this, go to Portsfigure. This is a basic payload. What you are going to do is just copy this script tag and edit your code. Just add this script tag here. Okay, I'm going to remove this. Done. Save this, and if I open this again in the victims browser, yeah, now I don't have to click the send button. It will directly the request will be directly be sent. Now if I go to the post here, you can see here there are two posts. This one is the recently which we have made, right? So this is how you can do CSRF attack. Like if you can test for CSRF vulnerability. Okay. I would like to share with you the learning path for CSRF. So first, go through the Portsfigure, read all this content and solve all the labs. You can also check out Insider PhD video on finding your first bug CSRF. Okay, the next step will be to read all the disclosed report on the HackerOne. You can search it out like CSRF HackerOne, and you will get lots of report to go through. Also, side by side, make sure you note down what you have learned. You can use Notion for this, or whatever note-taking app you prefer. These notes are mine. You can make something similar to this. Okay, and you can also refer How to Hunt repo CSRF if you get stuck somewhere, and you can also DM me on Twitter if you stuck somewhere. Okay, and finally, I would like to thank you for staying with me up till now via video. And I will read all your comments. If you have any thoughts and suggestions to share with me, then be sure to send it in the comments in the video. I will read them, and see you in the next video. Thank you.